Hello and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and I'm a bird writing a bird. If you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia, where we do all sorts of tabletop role-playing games. We have two shows. Friday nights, we have our in-person show, which we play in the other room of my house. And we sit down and tell ongoing stories in Worlds Without Number, Cities Without Number, and various other systems, all set mostly in the world of Archonia. But on Monday nights, like tonight, we play in this show, Tales from the Backlog, where we try out all sorts of different games with a rotating cast of players. And that's what we're doing right now. So if you like what we do, come join our Discord. We will be in there every day talking about games. If you really like what we do, you can join us on Patreon. Help support the channel. We record a 15-minute pre-game show right before every stream. It used to just be only the Friday show. Now we do it for this one as well. We just finished it. We got to hear Alan's thoughts about Labyrinth because he'd never seen it all the way through before his prep for this game, so that's very exciting. And now we're here. Yuri is going to be running this one for us tonight. In her first time GMing on stream. Yuri, tell us what we've got going on tonight.
Go, Yuri.
Today we have Jim Henson's The Labyrinth, and I will start us off. 'Twas brillig, and our adventurers did gyre and gimble in the wave, playing Doom to while away the day. Beware the Goblin King, happy mortals. Those cheekbones that slash, those eyes that dash, that wondrous mouth that outbrash. For you, Frump, and you, Midge the Tater, and you, Knight of Yore, and let's not forget Fry, he came way later, did dare to make fun and mischief. So I, Jay, the Goblin King, now take your laughter. But unjust I am not. Come and find me if you dare. You're my labyrinth of stone and earth, my wondrous city and castle lair. 13 hours have you hence. Go forth, should you fail. All your giggles, jubilee, and noisy cause become mine. Please introduce your characters. Let's start
Bravo,
with Chris.
Bravo.
I'm playing Frump, a horned beast. Very, very tall, very big. Gray fur, curly horns. He's great at lifting and pushing. Has the ability to control treasure, but sadly is very forgetful as well.
I'm playing Sir Reginald. I'm using the very sheet that I made for the 1-minute character build video I released a couple days ago, so if you know the channel, you can go find that on YouTube. I am a Knight of Yore, and as such, I have a steed named Featherfang. Featherfang is a small emu, and much like the famous Sir Didymus was a dog who rode a dog, I am a bird who rides a bird. A little bird guy. I got a sword and a lance, and I ride Featherfang around, searching for noble quests to perform.
And my name is Alan. I'm playing Fry. Are you guys ready to party? I'm part of the fire gang, and I can take off my hand, take off my eyes. I can even take off my head. But you better not lose it if you want to get ahead. Oh no! Wait, we can't laugh right now, right?
No, you can't laugh. It's stolen.
He tries to laugh, but nothing comes out. He's like, no. But yeah, fire gang. Fire gang people have yellow fur. Sorry, orange fur. And he can detach his limbs. He has fire fingers. He specializes in singing and dancing, and he is very blunt as a flaw.
Okay, I'm Cindy. I'm playing Midge, the Flash Tater. I'm a little worm, very small. I wall climb. and I'm good at listening and spotting. But I'm the fastest worm there ever was. So fast that I deliver the mail in my little community. But I am overconfident.
All right. And as mentioned, the Goblin King has stolen your laughter. And as he did so, he left you on a gentle slope overlooking his labyrinth. Their labyrinth, I should say. It sprawled out before you over hills. Over yonder, you see the Goblin Castle, but it's quite a ways to get there. And so you're left down on this slope. What do you do?
So, are we just hanging out all together? Like, so did we get teleported there or something?
I think we were probably already hanging out together when he showed up and stole our laughter. We were probably having too much fun.
So we were probably hanging out like we usually do. I was throwing my head around, passing it to you guys.
Like Doom, Awakening, the MMORPG part.
But then all of a sudden we can't laugh anymore. Can we not smile anymore either? Or is it just the laughter?
I would say smiling is very difficult. When you do, it looks like something like, and it just gets stuck. Your face gets stuck in one position.
Fry looks at, was it Sir Reginald?
Yes.
Says, this is the worst thing ever. We gotta get it back. I can't even smile. I can't party without smiling.
I see your point. That dastardly Jareth. Or is it Jay? Are you called Jay?
Jay.
A successor, perhaps. It's all the same. We must defeat them and get the laughter back.
Do you know how to get to the castle? I hang out like around the forest, but I've never actually been there.
Yeah, and I hang out around the bricks. And there's a lot of them.
I've never been.
Well, I guess it's the first time for everything. Reginald, how far have you been?
In the labyrinth?
Yeah.
I've been all through it.
Really?
Yes, I was born in the center and fought my way out.
Great. That means you can show us how to get there.
Absolutely not. It's very confusing.
But
Well, we have to try.
We have to try and we will succeed, but I don't know in advance how to get there. It's simply too much of an evil goblin labyrinth.
Well, I need to start this party. I can't start this party until I can laugh again. So let's go. And I assume there's like the front entrance to the labyrinth, right?
Right. So as you go down the slope, you see the first ring, a stone wall.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go down, you see two creatures just sitting down in the middle. One looks like it's a dwarf. One looks like a green great horned beast. And they look like they're just chatting. They don't see you yet.
Hello, friends.
They look up. Hey, travelers! What you doing?
Well, we're trying to throw a party, but Jay took away our laughter.
Oh, oh, that doesn't sound like any fun. Well, I could let you in. You could come in through my secret door. And the dwarf points to the right. Steve, do you want to? Can you bring up the illustration for map 1, stone walls number 1?
Yes, I can. Theoretically.
And he goes, yeah, this is my door. And then you could come in right here. And as he says that, Loma who hasn't introduced herself, goes, "Hello, I am Loma. You could come through my door. It's wise to go through this way." And she points to the left.
Oh.
And then beyond, you also see a stone-lined pond in front of the lying beyond, just beyond the two, the dwarf and the horned beast.
Okay, so we are standing where? On this side of the wall or on this side?
On that side of the wall, yes.
Okay, so the pond is on our side outside the labyrinth. And then there's these two doors.
And Loma's sitting to the left in the middle, and then the dwarf, who hasn't introduced himself yet, is sitting right next to Loma, pointing to the right, and Loma's pointing to the left.
Are either door me-sized?
It looks like they would fit. Either one, yes.
Do any of us have knowledge of those two guardsmen who one lies and one tells the truth?
You could roll for it, yes.
Yes, I'll try to roll. What do we roll in this game again?
It's
You
a
roll a
D6.
d6,
Okay.
and anything above a 2 will be passing for this.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Let's...
I think we lost him.
Alan, are you there?
I guess he failed his roll.
If he disappears, the whole layout's going to get messed up. Oh, boy. Well, maybe I'll roll. I got a 4.
Yeah, they seem very honest. You can tell they really want you to go through. The dwarf really wants you to go through his door. Loma, the greenhorn beast, wants you to go through her door. And the dwarf goes, yeah, my name's Gloom. If you go through my door, it'll really help you with puzzles and architecture and devices. It's the smart thing to do. You want to be smart, don't you? And Loma goes, no, my door is the wise door. Plants will help you. People will help you. It's wise to go through Loma's door.
Oh.
I think Frumph is going to go up and smell each door.
So what you smell from the dwarf's door is, so it smells like metal, and the way the door looks, it's very mechanical, and it looks like sort of it's like rusty, it's made of wood, it sort of has like a steampunky vibe. Whereas Loma's door, also, it's carved stone, it's overgrown with moss, and the regular stone heavy door, maybe that a horned beast could push through for you.
Interesting.
What do you think there, Frump?
I think their door kind of matches who they are.
Oh.
I wonder if Featherfang notices any danger behind either of the doors. He has the trait of listening and spotting.
He could roll.
I'm going to let Featherfang roll and just see if anything behind one of the doors disturbs him. It's a 6 and a 5, or perhaps an owl and a 5.
Right. He doesn't sense any danger.
Alrighty. Well, Alan, you disappeared in the middle of your roll. We don't know what you rolled. We're still trying to figure out what door to go through.
Sorry, that never happened before. My whole thing crashed. I had a 3.
Yes. With the 3, they seem very upfront. They seem very eager for you to go through their particular door.
Well, I could climb the wall really fast and take a look. Peek over.
You could do that.
That sounds smart.
But I'm going to wait. You have a skill in climbing, don't you?
Yes. And I only believe I'm really fast.
Yeah.
I know I'm really fast amongst other worms.
Yeah, we got that.
I'm going to say just roll with 1 dice with this one.
Yeah. 4.
So it takes you like 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, it seems like the wall still goes up higher and higher and higher.
Oh. I think the wall is growing.
And in this 20 minutes, while Midge is climbing the wall to see what's up there, what is the rest of the party doing?
Yeah, so sorry. Before I crashed, do I know of these? Do I know about the guards that tell the truth and one that doesn't?
So as far as you can tell, both of them look like they're telling the truth. They look very honest. In fact, they look like they're salespeople trying to sell you their door. Only the dwarf, name's Gloam, by the way, says, my door is the smart thing to do. You go through this door, it'll help you with puzzles and devices and architecture. And Loma, the hornbeast, goes, my door will help with plants and creatures and situations. And she's sitting down through all this up. What the dwarf is like up there, like showing the beauties of his rusty old door. And Loma just seems really tired, but eager for you to go through her door.
Do the doors have keyholes?
They do not.
Are they do they have knobs?
They do not.
But they're both closed.
They're both closed.
So it's like a wooden door, a stone door.
So the Gloam the Dwarf's door is made out of old wood and rusty metal. It sort of has a steampunky vibe. It looks like you would need to do something mechanical to get it open, possibly. Loma's door is stone and it's overgrown with green moss.
I guess we're gonna have to just pick one, guys.
There is also a pond to the back of you, just setting that as a reminder.
Featherfang is gonna probably be drinking from that.
And I think Frump's probably resting his feet in it.
Okay, so both of you roll a spotting check.
Ooh, Featherfang has a trait. Another 6 there.
5.
Right, so both of you see that there's something in the pond.
Well, yeah, this is, of course, not Sir Reginald. It is his steed, the emu, who sees it.
Well, the emu sees it. I don't know if this emu would be interested in what's in the pond, but emu does see some fragments, maybe some sort of litter that's been thrown into the pond. And Frump, you see this as well.
Can I kind of kick at it?
Yeah, actually, I think you're tall enough to kick at it. One looks kind of long and skinny, and one looks kind of short and skinny.
I'm going to try to fish them out with my feet.
All right, do you fish out the small and skinny one or the long and skinny thing out?
Let's start with the short and skinny one.
Okay, so you fish it out with your big feet, which are you barefoot or do you have shoes that the size of your feet? Out of curiosity.
Oh, probably barefoot.
You fish it out with your bare feet, and you find a periscope. And you may now add that to your equipment.
Periscope.
A periscope.
Wait, a horned beast with a periscope can see over the wall.
You can try.
Perhaps. Or you can give me the periscope and lift me up, and I can see over the wall.
Or we could,
Almost there.
or I could jump on top of him, and I could stack myself up and see over it.
Couldn't you just throw your eyes up?
I had a buddy that did that one time, and he lost his eyes forever. I'm gonna be careful with mine.
Mm.
I think we should probably just go through the plant door. Everyone knows that nature is kind and technology is dirty and creates a lot of smoke and noise.
Yeah, and if we're lucky, we might find the rest of my fire gang.
You know, you sure you don't want to go through my door? And Lome was like, my door is the wise door.
It is
I
the
see-
wise door.
I say we go with the foresty door, guys.
I'll agree with that.
Did we ever find out what the other object in the pond is?
No, I just pulled the short one out.
Oh,
I think
no,
I think-
don't worry. I got that.
Oh.
So Fry takes off his head and he throws in the pond.
you're throwing your head in the pond?
Okay, the pond is a little bit murky. From your point of view, it looks like it's a 6-foot wooden pole.
I can swim with my ears, by the way.
But you can only see like 3 foot of it with your vantage point.
A 6-foot wooden pole?
But-
Hold
but-
on, Sir Fry! I'll get you out! And I'm gonna get onto the emu and try to reach out and get your head.
and I'm gonna grab onto the pole with my teeth.
All right.
Right. And as it comes out with like pond scum and pond plants, and it doesn't smell too good, but it is a 6-foot long pole, and one of you could put that in your equipment list.
My word, are you in the habit of throwing your head into places you might not be able to get it back from?
No, my head. I've never lost my head before. I mean, but I did have a friend that did lose his head, but he never got really ahead in life. So
Who are all these friends of yours that keep losing their body parts? That's why the rest of us keep ours attached.
well, it's fun. Here, let me take off yours.
No! Stand back!
Oh, okay, all right. But you're gonna like it when we get our laughter back. I'll show you. I'll show you how it's done.
Never!
Midge, do you want help down?
Yeah, maybe just this one time.
I'll go over and reach an arm way up.
Not just a poop.
And do you carry Midge on your shoulder, or do you just put her back on the ground?
I'll let her decide what she
I
wants to
could
do.
use a little rest.
All
Okay.
right.
I still want to try the foresty door. It might lead to my friends.
Well, I didn't know your friends were missing.
No, they're not missing. I just we always hang out in the forest.
At this point, you're the one that's missing.
Oh, that's true.
Well, we all are.
That's wow. No, you know what? No wonder you're so smart.
Forest door it is.
All right.
All right. Someone roll me a dice, please.
5.
You rolled a 5. Okay. So as Loma opens up her door, you enter in. Since you rolled 5, Alan, you go in and it feels like the branches are crinkling and crunkling, but so far it doesn't seem like there are any tricks to this door. And it looks like there's a little passageway going out, and as you travel down this passageway, is the rest of the group right behind you in line?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So this passageway, it's lined with moss and tree branches. It gives you a nice sensation like a walk through the forest during the cool morning. And it opens up into a wide open plaza. Paving stones from shoebox size to table size cover the plaza, except for a large stone platform in the center and 4 circular areas of plain dirt. Each of these 4 areas is occupied by a large, mysterious object. There is an unearthly stillness in the air. And at the far end of the plaza, there's an archway that leads further into the labyrinth. Steve, can you pull up Stone Walls number 5, page 48?
There you go.
Okay.
So the 3 circular things are like alcoves? I mean, the 4 circular things?
They just look like areas of plain dirt, and then there are things on the dirt. It looks like there might be some items on the dirt on the far right corner, the far right circle on the top. It looks like there might be a sofa on top of that. The one to the left corner looks like it might just be a crater, possibly caused by an explosion. It looks like there's something poking out of that. And then the bottom left circle, it's a huge tree that's pushed through the pavement, and the branches are full of birds' nests. And that center square thing is a large platform. And you are at the bottom right now, and the end of the plaza is the exit to the stone wall.
Well, Fry wants to check out that crater.
Yeah, me too.
So
What?
both of you are going out at the same time?
Yeah, well, so Fry kind of goes up to the crater, and is it like something sticky in the middle?
As you step out towards the middle, and before you get like 10 paces in, all of a sudden you hear, and
Sorry, you went completely silent when you made that motion.
No, not for me. I heard it.
I heard her.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't come through over here.
I heard it though.
Was it like a squealing sound?
Yeah,
Right,
it's like a squealing sound.
it's
It
So-
looked like a squealing.
Like a squirrel.
well, it's very similar to that, because as you step on these tiles, something pops up and you see a little brick keeper, and he looks at you and goes, like scolding you on why are you in your head, and all of a sudden, sort of like a wave, these patterns like go up, and you go up and down on these tiles, and it's very hard to keep your balance. So if you could please roll me a, let's say, stability check.
Stability.
Yes.
Can I? Since Fry is very good at dancing and singing, can I get a bonus to this somehow?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll 2 dice and take the higher number.
Thank you. He's like, whoa! This is now this is a party. As he starts moving around. Okay, one die was a 2, and the other one was a 4.
So this is not enough. So you set off one brick keeper, and this brick keeper is so angry. He wakes up all these other brick keepers, and they push you back and back and back and back until you're back to the front entrance.
Oh, oh man! I gotta learn how to dance on those things.
Hey,
And that was
we got
even
Matt
before
Groves in
you
the
got
chat.
to like
Welcome.
the first circle. So I will say that getting to any one of the first bottom circles you're going to have to roll for it.
Because now the brick keepers are angry,
Well, once
or
Fry was taken back to the entrance, they went back into their homes, and they're like,
I think Featherfang being overconfident with Sir Reginald astride him is just going to run out.
okay, please
He's
go
not
ahead
deterred.
and roll me a 5 or higher, please.
Nope, I won't do that. It's a 4.
So both you and Featherfang also get bounced from Brickkeeper to Brickkeeper back to the front entrance.
I say! You fight like cowards, hidden under the floor. Come out and face us!
One Brickkeeper pops him and goes,
oh my, isn't that rude?
and then you hear in another angry tone from somewhere below saying, well, wouldn't you be angry if someone stepped on your roof?
Yes, I definitely would.
We're not harming it.
Well, perhaps we should ask permission to cross. Maybe there is a path that we're not stepping on these little guys.
Perhaps we should get down and knock. I'll get down on my knees and knock on the closest tile.
Frump, can you lower me down, please?
Sure. Put her down.
Woo.
Does anyone answer when I knock on the brick?
You see 2 little Brickkeepers pop up. They look so tired and exhausted. They're like, shh, baby's trying to go to bed. And then pop back down.
Wait. We need help.
Yes, we were told that we would get help over here.
And then they look, and then they point to the 4 dirt areas, and they're like, safe area, safe area. And then pops back down.
Can I
pointed-
jump to one of the sand piles?
Yes, you can. Go ahead. And you're very big. Let me go ahead and roll 2 dice for this. Which one are you going to first? The one on the left or the right?
The one on the same side as the couch.
Okay, that's the one on the right.
I rolled 2 on both of them.
Okay, so you get halfway, and when angry brick keepers also get really, really mad, but you're so heavy, they're like, oh. So please go ahead and roll 2 dice for me again, Chris. Difficulty of 5 to get to that first round circle.
I got a 5 and a 4.
So you successfully get to that first round circle to the right, the bottom one. And there you find black shoe polish. Oh, and some chalk.
What color is the chalk?
Pink.
Okay.
And you know what? Go ahead and roll maybe a sniff check on this.
5.
Oh, with that, you sense that it smells kind of sparkly and glittery and a little maybe magical. Maybe if you drew something with this chalk, something would happen.
Ooh. Do you who has the stick? Maybe I can drag you over.
I think Fry has the stick. I've just done a quick Google, and emus are incredible at jumping, so I don't think I need to be dragged over.
Okay. Would you like to make a jump check? And to which circle do you want to go to? The one that Frump is, or to the left one?
I believe we should stick together. I'm going to follow Frump.
Okay.
Going to roll a jump. That's a 4.
Yes, you successfully make it to Frump.
All right.
All right, Midge, the Tater, and Fry, what would you like to do?
I
Which
will.
one?
And yes, you could totally help each other.
Go ahead, Flash.
Oh yeah, I was gonna just take Frump up on his offer to ride that pole on over.
Oh, I think Fry has the stick.
Yes,
I have the stick.
No. It's a pole. Yeah, like I have
Pole?
the pole. Yeah. Mhm.
So you could maybe you could put Midge on it and then hand it across to Frump.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. Yeah. So put you on there. Boop. And then
Easy. Don't drop me so far.
and then I start putting the pole up to front.
Yeah, and that's it. Midge makes it successfully to Frump.
Mhm.
Fry, you are still at the entrance.
Sorry, how far away is the circle from me again?
I would say it's probably like 6 to 8 feet.
How big is my pole?
6 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna try to javelin.
Oh, you're going to pole vault.
Yeah, pole vault.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
So
Great.
go ahead and roll for it, and I'll make this a difficulty of 3.
One time I pole vaulted with like 3 different people. This should be easy. 5.
You successfully make it to the others.
And I do like a 3-point landing. Wow!
Woohoo!
Oh,
That was nice.
teach me that.
How many of your body parts fall off when you land?
Man, I think one of my legs come off for a second and I put it back on. Whoa!
It's most disturbing.
A little frightening. It almost fell on me.
This is the crater, right?
No, this one is just dirt.
It's the shoe polish hole.
Nothing sticking out on this one?
No. So the one in front of you on the right, the top right one, it's also dirt, but there's looks like there's a sofa on top. And then to the corner left one, that's the crater, and it looks like there's something poking out of it. And then the bottom left was a big tree, and then the square platform looks like it's just a square platform.
Is
I
the
don't know,
platform?
maybe-
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say maybe draw a circle with the chalk. This is just plain here.
Sure. I'll draw a circle.
On the dirt?
No, on the stone.
As you draw that circle, it suddenly turns into a hole.
Ooh.
Can we see anything in the hole?
It looks like it's a long, long passageway.
Straight
It
down?
looks like it's
Nice.
sort of straight down, and it sort of looks like a slide.
How high the platform in the center, is it raised or is it just like on the ground? Is it like a table?
It just looks like a large platform.
But
How
how high off the ground is it?
Not that high, maybe like a foot.
You know what's great about platforms?
What?
You could use them as a stage to dance on, and Fry's gonna try to get on top of that platform.
Be careful.
No,
Okay.
clearly, we need to put on a show. And he's
I was going to say they go well with leotards, but you make a good point.
So
you go
Fry's
to
gonna-
the platform, Fry.
yeah, he's gonna try to get on top of it and try to dance.
Are you
As
jumping?
you do this, there's a rumble, and a shaking, and the platform lifts up, and underneath it is a huge ass brick keeper.
Ooh.
And he is angry that you landed on his home. So he is going to fling you.
Woo!
Please roll. Do. Please go ahead and roll 2d6s, and this will determine where you will land. And yes, go ahead.
Well, first question. He's throwing me on top of his platform right now, the big platform.
Yes.
And I'm on top of it, right?
Mm-hmm. He's flipping you upwards and onwards.
So what is he throwing? Is he gonna throw me like in the air or towards one of these walls?
That's what we're going to determine with your roll.
Because if he's gonna throw me into one of the walls, I was gonna ask maybe if I could jump off like mid fling and glide with my limbs.
Wait, do you have like wings?
No, but I can shape my limbs into wings. So I'm gonna like take off my legs and, and put them where my hands are and like use them like flaps.
You could use
I won't fly. It will just help me, control my descent.
Right. So we're going to roll to see where you fly towards or flap towards, and roll with a second dice to improve your roll.
So, I was gonna roll with 2 dice already. So roll with 2 first, because I thought you said roll with 2 first for just the direction.
Yeah, I was going to be with 2 first regardless, but
Okay.
you're not going to roll with more than 2.
Okay, so it's only 2. Gotcha. A 2 and a 5.
2 and a 5. Do. I did write this down.
It's like it's hard to dance when you're moving the stage like this.
So you are flipped straight to the exit of the courtyard to the very top.
And
please describe your landing. As this big giant brick keeper, so angry, he flips his roof and throws you into the air, and somehow, some way, you flap your way towards the exit of this courtyard.
yeah, so in midair, you see Fry like detach his legs, like and kind of put him on his arms, like, and try to use them as his flapping, and he's using his ears to flap too. So he's kind of doing it just to do a nice glide to the floor. He's like, whoa! But he makes it to the floor without getting hurt, right?
Without getting hurt. This is the labyrinth.
What about this brick keeper? Does he go back down after he flips Fry?
He sure does.
Well, are we birds or aren't we? And I'm gonna and try to leap onto the same place and try and do the same thing.
So the same thing.
Wait. I'm sorry. 1 second. Flash, do you want to come with us?
No.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Rump.
So Sir Reginald and Featherfang make the jump to this large platform. Even the Bookkeeper had just barely gone back home when he feels another bump and thump on his roof. And he gets just as angry. He's like, "Whoa!" And he flips you. Steve, go ahead and roll me 2 dice.
4 and 5.
You also land right by Alan or Fry. Please describe your landing.
So I think Featherfang and Sir Reginald. You know, I hadn't really decided this even at the start of the game. I just said Sir Reginald was a bird. I think he's a puffin, but an anthropomorphic puffin a little bit. And so you see a puffin mounted on an emu. Both of them just going as they come in for a landing and then skid like a dog when it's trying to stop on a slick floor. And then probably, if there's a wall back there, we probably run into it.
It's like, man, we gotta get this stage under control.
So, Chris and Cindy, what does Frump and Midge do next?
Well, I'm not sure we should touch that stage, but I don't know.
It doesn't look like a good idea to me. I think he's the room boss.
That makes sense.
That couch looks comfy.
Frump, you can take him. Wrestle him.
Is he bigger than Frump?
He's bigger than Frump.
It's not as hairy.
Not as hairy and not as good looking.
Do you just want to go to the couch?
Sure, we can go to the couch.
Do you want me to toss you, or do you want to ride?
All right. I don't have wings, Frump.
You throw a worm onto a couch.
A little nubby.
All right, I'm going to try and jump to the next... to the one with the couch on it.
It looks like a longer distance than the first jump.
And I'll hang on to his fur like crazy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a 4 or higher for this jump.
2.
So you don't quite make it, and as you land on the tiles, again, you hear the angry rumbles and grumbles of the brickkeepers, but you're so big and heavy they can barely lift you up. Go ahead and roll to see whether or not you keep your footing.
2 dice because of size?
2 dice because of size.
4 and 6.
4. So the 6 will make it. You do make your footing, and I guess you just stomp on one roof, and those poor brick keepers, you could hear pounding, just yelling at you.
Shh. The babies are trying to sleep.
Ah,
They don't care, but you are now able to step to that other dirt area where there is a well-stuffed sofa just sitting there.
Do you want to look under the cushions? Sometimes there's yummy goodies in there.
absolutely. And treasures.
I think we just learned something about Frump.
That's right. I'm a secret smarty guy.
So, Midge, do you look underneath the sofa?
I was thinking that Frump was lifting the couch cushions. That's what I got out of that, but maybe I misheard.
Oh, I was wondering whether you were going to bury yourself under the couch cushions to look for stuff. But I can absolutely move
squeeze in
them.
between the couch cushions? I can do that.
Seems
Sure.
ill-advised.
All right. So, Midge, you find a bird cage made out of metal wire. For some reason, it's stuffed in this cushion. And Frump, are you doing any searching or looking?
I'll sort of peer under the couch. I'm not going to lift it or anything because I don't want to jostle Midge, but I'll sort of take a peek.
Looks like you find a slingshot. Okay, we have found some pink chalk and a slingshot. Midge has found a bird cage. And we'll just say you have like an expandable backpack that's spatially larger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Didn't Frump also have that shoe polish?
It has black shoe polish, yes.
I'm the only one who hasn't found anything.
All right,
Except
Sir
adventure.
Reginald and Fry, you are at the exit. Are you going to help your companions over, or are you just going to cheer them on?
I don't think Frump needs any help, and neither does Flash as long as she's with Frump.
Yeah,
I'd like to
Fry's
just wait.
Yeah, Fry's gonna let them cook.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
I think Frump, once Midge is done, will pick the couch up and move it off the pile towards the door or the exit.
Okay, you made a bridge.
Mm.
Nice.
And I will climb up his arm.
Okay, as you do this, you hear angry bookkeepers trying to move the sofa along, but it seems like it's kind of heavy too because both of you are on it, and it sort of like waves you around in a wave fashion, just slowly. Can you give me a roll and go ahead and roll me 2 dice on this to see whether or not they're rolling you back towards the entrance or back towards the exit.
I have a 4 and a 3.
All right, and Midge, do you want to assist with that or?
Oh, assist? I don't know how it's assist.
Well, actually, yeah, actually a 4 will get you to the exit. So both of you waving your couch sofa, or is it your couch surfing? Excuse me. Couch surfing towards the exit with these angry brick keepers, but it's not a very big wave because it's a heavy sofa, and from your lovely horned beast, but you're a little heavy, so just sort of easy, like low swells and crests to the exit.
I'm going to put my foot up on the arm of the couch, pull out my periscope. Land ho!
Ha-ha!
Hi, Captain!
Wait, I can't do that. I'll just go, ah!
All right.
Haha.
Someone
You
roll
can't do
me
that
a
either.
dice, please.
I got it. I got a 2. I should have let someone else do it.
Got a 2, huh?
Necessarily bad, right?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's great. Maybe 2's the best number.
All right. So as you exit this courtyard, you pass through some crumbly masonry. And as you're traveling along, you find a hole in the wall. Like someone took a sledgehammer and just kept smashing as they walked forward. And rather than breaking through to the other side of the wall, it seemed like that hole in the wall formed a naturally long tunnel through the brickwork. And as you go in through this tunnel, you find a round red door with 6 hands protruding from it at eye level. Well, let's say at Sir Reginald's eye level. And as you approach, they form a face. These hands form a face, and I'm sorry, I only have 2 hands. If I had more, I would make more of a face. And it says, "Welcome to the hole in the wall."
Do we have a map page for this one?
Yes. Please go to Stonewall number 7. That's just 2 pages down.
Nope. I would like to say to the group, I'm very proud of all of us for seeing a magical hole appear in the ground and just moving on with our lives. We said no, thank you.
Let us move on.
Yeah,
No mystery slides for us.
yeah.
So, do you want to go through the door, or do you want to move onwards?
And he said, "Welcome to what? The hole in the
Welcome
wall."
to the hole in the wall.
Let's go in. What do you think, guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
The hole in the wall. How big is it?
So far, it's just... Sorry, I keep going out of camera. It's just a large, round, red door. Front might be able to get in with some squeezing, but, you know, he could just tightly go through if he brushed down his hair. So it is big enough for everyone, and it's especially big enough for Midge.
Okay, so Fry takes out one of his fingers and he does like a little like, wah! And like his fingers, one of them starts like a fire coming out of it. He's like, "I'll light the way, gang."
And all of a sudden, the hole in the wall sort of like... Sorry, the nose part comes out.
Okay. Just waiting a moment to check and make sure we're reconnected. Hey, chat, can you see us?
Man, I crash and then you crash. Man.
Yeah, the OBS itself crashed. I've had a lot of things happen in this stream, but not this one. Hey, Carlos says we're back. Thank you, Carlos. All right. The streaming software crashed. Everyone, looks like we're reconnected. Let's go back on. Hope you guys can see now. As you were, what were you saying, Yuri?
So actually, as Alan or Fry lights up his little fire fingers, the hole in the wall takes a sniff at you and says, "Loma?"
Loma. Does that sound familiar to me?
He goes, "You smell like Loma's people. Come in, honored guest, come in." And the door swings open.
Loma was the name of the doorkeeper whose door we chose to come in through.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Well, finally. Maybe now we can finally start a party.
Yeah, great idea. Wait, no, we don't need a party. We need to get our laughter back. Then we party.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Fry starts heading in.
Right. So Fry, as you head in, you see that this is a tavern. It is filled with all sounds of various patrons just making laughter, arguing, fighting, drinking. You see clusters of fairies, maybe some worms in one corner. You see some goblins and dwarves playing cards in one corner. You see another group maybe just grabbing some food at the counter, getting another drink. And the helping hand says, "Hello, everybody! Wait, can I get your attention? We have some honored guests." And then the helping hands point to you guys. And as they do that, all the guests look at you and they start cheering for you.
Woo!
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. They've heard of our exploits already.
Thank you.
And I will say there is one corner of the bar area, or the hole in the wall, where there's a little sign that says quests, and it's spelled K. I don't know how it's spelled quests, but it starts with the K-U-E-S-T.
Rolling to see if I can read.
Oh, I'm sure Reginald can read.
I don't know what they teach here. I think I can read okay. I got a 3. Look, a quest! I'll head over to it.
All right. So you see a list, and then underneath the table, you see an old man. He looks pretty old. He has a long silver gray beard and goes, "Hey, are you here to help people?"
Always! It is my code to help those in need.
"I'm missing a head."
Which one? You seem
A
to have
stone.
one now.
"Oh, not my head."
Oh. My friend Fry says that it's rude to throw someone else's head.
"Oh, it's not a living head."
Oh.
Oh, that's the worst kind of head.
"Oh no, this is the head of the most beautiful lady. And I would really like this head back."
Let
Wait.
me ask you a question. Is this a head that was once alive?
I'm not really sure about that, but I really like this head. It reminds me of an old love of mine.
Where is it?
I'm not really sure. I lost it long ago somewhere in these stone walls. But if you could go and get it, I'm not exactly sure. You know, I lost my marbles the other day too. Maybe it's around here somewhere.
Well, if we see it, we'll certainly return it to you.
Yes, and your marbles as well.
Thank you.
Do I see any heads?
Not here.
This fellow says he's lost someone else's head.
Very strange. Well, maybe not.
First, one of the many rules of the fire game: never lose another person's head.
Well, that sounds fair. But he said it wasn't alive.
That's true.
Is that the same rule? Then?
Well, we don't normally deal with deadheads.
That-
They're kind of a bummer.
Yeah,
They don't really like to party.
makes sense.
Sir Fry, I'm interested in discussing this code of partying you keep going on about.
Oh, well, the fire game has to party.
Is this a vow you've taken?
No, just something we always do. That's why my dancing is so good. And he starts to do like a little thing.
Weird marionette dance. I must confess, Sir Fry, the dancing is not as enticing when you can't laugh while you do it.
I know, I hate it. That's why we gotta find this jerk as soon as possible.
Agreed.
But let's find this head. Do we know where they last put the head?
You could ask some of the patrons in the tavern.
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe they might have a lead.
Can you describe the patrons in the tavern?
Right. So at the bar, tending to the drinking patrons is a ruddy-faced dwarf. At one of the tables, you see a gambler who just, gosh, looks like he's having a very bad day. At another table, you see a dwarf. He has plaster all over him, and he's completely plastered. And then you see what appears to be, wow, a debutante in a red dress at another table.
Reginald, I think you probably know how to talk to these people better than I can.
I suppose so. I'll go talk to the plastered guy. Excuse me, sir.
What do you want?
I'd like to ask you about a head.
A head? It's over there back that way.
Where's he? Where's
There's
he
no
pointing?
toilet paper, so if you need to go, don't do number 2.
Well, not that kind of head. The head of a lady.
A head. And he points to the debutante in the red dress. There's a head right there.
That's an excellent point, sir. However, a gentleman that I spoke to said that he lost his head in the walls, and you look like someone who has spent some time working on walls. I thought perhaps you might have accidentally plastered up a head.
He looks at his empty drink cup and looks at you.
A drink for this fine fellow on me. Do you have any money?
You are and the ruddy-faced dwarf at the bar says, "You are an honored guest! A drink for the fine fellow! But don't give anything to Barney over there. He's had a little one too many."
Well, I need him to have one more too many. Just this once.
Well, don't believe any of his tall stories, okay? Because he'll do anything for a drink.
You can water it down.
That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? And he hands you a mug that's probably this filled, and then grabs some water from the kitchen sink and just pours the rest in. And he goes, "Here you go, on the house."
What did he say the guy's name was?
Barney?
Barney. I'll go give it to Barney.
A drink. You're the bestest guy ever.
Hold there, Sir Barney. You were going to tell me about the head.
Oh, the head, right. Yes, I know a lot about heads, and I met many a head. What were you looking for again, Sonny?
I think it's a stone head. I'm not sure. I know that it's the head of a lady, that it's not alive, and that the old man under the table over there has lost it.
And he looks at it and goes, Oh, you mean old man Robald?
Robald?
Yeah, he's always losing that head.
Do you know where he's lost it?
He drops it at all places. I can't really remember. You know what? You might want to talk to, and then he points to the gambler that looks like he's having a bad day. You might want to talk to Rex over there. He might know what happened to Robald's head. I think he might have lost it in a bet. And then he looks at his mug hopefully at you.
Thank you very much. Does anyone else want to handle Rex?
How does Rex look like?
Rex is a human, but he looks very. He looks like he once had good days, but now he's dressed in scraggly clothes. Ragtag, like he could have used a shower a week ago. Beard unshaven.
Flash. Maybe you should talk to this guy.
I've never spoken to a human before.
It's real easy.
Trust
They
me,
speak
it's
English.
easy. And you being a worm or whatever, he'll love you for sure.
All humans love worms,
Yeah, they love him.
Really?
Yeah.
almost as much as birds do,
Well, all right.
but in a different way.
Give it a shot. I'm sure. I'm sure you'll
Nobody
connect
told
with him.
me.
Okay. I bring her to him.
Hi there.
Gosh. Don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh,
Don't know what I'm going to do.
what's wrong?
I'm like, someone talking to me?
No, right here. Hello.
Oh, hello there. Oh,
Hi.
What are you waving?
oh,
at?
hello, Midge. Nice to meet you. I see you're one of our honored guests today. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, we're helping somebody look for a head. Do you know maybe anything about that?
Come a little closer.
Oh, okay.
Closer than that. All right. You know, I was gambling. I don't always gamble. You know, I win quite often, but this is a mean game of Parcheesi. And, you know, they cheated. I know they cheated. But I didn't have anything else to gamble. So, you know, Robald was just down there a little. You know, he loses his marbles and he's looking for his marbles. And so I kind of bet his head. And
Oh my.
I know it didn't belong to me, but it was all I had. And look, this head was really beautiful. Really beautiful lady. Anybody would want to have this head. So I staked it again.
Well, to who? To who has it then?
I'll pay you for the information.
You'll pay me for the information?
No,
Okay.
no. I'll play you for the information.
Play me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll play me Parcheesi, you mean?
Well, see, I lost my board game as well. Told you I
Oh.
lost everything. I don't know what I'm going to do. But
Well, what do you have left to play then?
let me see. Oh, you know, I have some dice.
Oh, well, all right.
Um,
What a coincidence.
right. How about we do odds and evens? You if it lands, I roll, and if it lands on even, I'll tell you who has the head.
Okay.
Or maybe you want odds. You know, because the odds might be more in your favor.
You know what? I'll take evens, and you tell me what I want to know.
Sure.
Oh,
I
no.
rolled odds.
Wait, that's just it?
Yeah.
Just one roll? Oh,
Well, you're right. Maybe best 2 out of 3.
I think that sounds more fair.
And Midge, go ahead and roll me a spot check to see whether or not your dear new friend
Is cheating?
I'm not cheating, just helping himself a little.
5?
Yeah, he's totally whiffing you. Sleight of hand, a little finger action here and there. Maybe these dice might be weighted too. You don't know, but you highly suspect this person is not on the up and up, despite your honored guest status.
Hmm. I think maybe we should have a new set of dice.
What? What's wrong with my dice?
I think we both know what's wrong with your dice.
I don't know what's. I
Mhm.
don't know what's. And at this point, you hear saying, "Stop cheating, Rex!" Totally called out by the other patrons watching this game of chance.
Cheating? Good sir, you've been accused of cheating. Is it true?
Yes, true. I saw.
Nobody saw. Your eyes are too small.
Her eyes are too small for what?
Nothing. And
Sir, by cheating, you have lost by default. You must immediately pay your bet.
Oh, fine. Fine. And then I gesture to Midge. I lost it to the helping hands, but they cheated. Do you know how many hands they have?
Seems there's a lot of cheaters.
The cheaters.
Hmm.
A cheater calling someone a cheater doesn't really mean much of anything.
Indeed. And by the way, just because somebody is small doesn't mean they cannot see. I see just fine.
Well, I didn't want to play with you anyway.
That's fine. I'm busy. I have hands to speak to.
Talk to the back of the hand, huh? Yeah, talk to the hand because I'm not listening.
We're through anyways. I'm going to start inching towards the edge of the table and look down. Maybe someone can give me a ride.
And then
Trump will hold out his hand.
Excellent.
I love that you two keep teaming up. It's the worm and the giant monster.
opposites attract, Steve. Opposites attract.
Yeah.
Anybody else cheats me, I'm going to give them a 1-2
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
3.
So, as you're on front, you see a helping hand that was carrying a drink to a patron. Try to get your attention by waving its hand like this.
Let's go over there, Frump.
Okay.
Over there.
Hello, helpy hand.
And it's only one hand, so its mouth is sort of like small and so it speaks in a whisper to you and goes, "Hi, honored guests.
Hi.
It's such an honor to meet you. What are you here for again? Why are you honored?"
That I am unsure of, but I'm sure it's important. But besides that, we're looking for a beautiful head. Might you know anything about that?
Well, and the hand just shyly rubs itself and, goes, "Well, I gave it to that pretty lady in the red dress over there."
Should have started with her.
Well, okay. Thank you for being forthright.
That was very helpful. You're handy.
And then it just sort of flushes pink.
He did it, everyone.
He did it.
Game over.
Indeed.
I will point at Fry and then point at the lady in the red dress. Go get her, champ.
I think Frumpf is indicating that woman has the head, Fry. Alan, are you with us?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, we're trying to get you to go talk to the lady.
Because she wants she wants the head, right?
She's the one that most recently had the head. Hans
Oh.
gave it to her.
Oh yeah. Okay. I proceed over. And
She
I
had like
say,
a disco walk.
yeah.
You see her drinking a cosmopolitan.
And it's like, hey, do you like to party?
That depends on who I'm partying with, sir.
Well, you're gonna love this. Is there like someone playing like music in this place right now?
Oh yeah, you see it like the fairy band like in the corner, and
Yeah.
they're strumming their little violins. I want to say, but it's just like stamens and made out of old flower petals. It's not
So-
very loud.
So
The
Fry
pages are
goes.
louder than the music.
So Fry points at them and says, "All right, hit it, gang!" And he starts doing his dance, and he lights up his fingers, and he's like, "This one goes out to the lady right here because she likes to party." And he starts like dancing around her, taking off his head, flowing, juggling it, like jumps on top of the other table next to her and starts going like this. It says, "Now you can really see it. Now." And he's basically trying to impress her.
Go ahead and roll a dice for this. See how much you have impressed her with your fiery dancing.
Do I get 1 or 2?
You'll get 2 because you're an honored guest and you went through Loma's door.
Okay. Okay, thank God you said 2. I got 2, but the other one's a 6.
Oh, she has never seen
Oh my God.
such a dance before. She is so impressed with your fire and your passion and your bouncy head and you just lit a spark, and plus she loves your color. You are orangey red and she's wearing a red dress and she goes, oh my, and she just sort of goes, oh.
And
Brad,
he says,
You like the way you party, sir.
it's like, oh wait, well, you're gonna love what happens later when I can actually start laughing again. But
You can't laugh? Why not?
no, the demon, the Goblin King, they took my laughter. Me and my friends.
Oh, that is just awful.
This-
Awful.
This dance I just did would have been 10 times better if I could laugh.
Oh, why would he do such a thing?
I don't know. But right now we're trying to find this person's lost head. Do you know where it is?
She points to the head, bathroom head. She goes, follow me, please.
Okay.
And then she goes, turn around. Turn around, please. I just don't want everybody else to see.
You don't want everyone else to see?
Yeah, so
including me?
please turn around.
Okay.
Now, do you turn around and don't peek?
She's going inside the bathroom? Where is she going?
She's just going away from the rest of the patrons so they don't see what's happening. And the bathrooms are the quieter corner.
So he turns around, but his eyes do come out, and he looks where his ears are. Like, but they're like sticking halfway outside his ears. Like, it's really hard to see. It's like looking in the corner. Okay. So it's like,
Well, she doesn't notice you doing this because she thinks you are going to turn around and not look and peek. She pulls up her dress, and out comes the head from her underwear. She goes, "You can turn around now."
you see a Fry drop his eyes on the floor, and he's like, oh, and he picks them back up, and he eats them. and they go back into his head. And he's like, "Oh, sorry, sir. This, you're just so stunning. My eyes couldn't contain themselves."
Oh, you. Well, was this the head you were looking for?
Yeah,
One of the helping hands gave it to me to hold.
Yes,
I've been
please.
keeping it warm for it.
Yeah. And he picks it up, and he says, his head comes off his shoulders and gives her a light kiss on the cheek.
Oh,
And he says, "Once I get my laughter back, I'm gonna pull on another show just for you."
oh, my father will call on you.
And now he starts walking back with the head. I found it, guys.
In the
All right.
bathroom?
Oh, yeah, it's cool. Anyway, let's get back to it, guys. So he starts bringing the head back to sorry, what was the name?
Robald.
Robald. And he's like,
Easy name.
"Here we go."
Oh, Sonny, thank you so much. I've been looking all over for this place. All over this place. I couldn't find it anywhere. I even looked inside the toilet bowl and wasn't even there.
It would have been.
And Fry says, "Shh, shh, shh."
Goes,
Sure.
"Oh, that was so great. I'm going to give you... what is it that you want again?"
We need the directions to the Goblin King's castle at the center of the labyrinth.
Ah, roll a dice.
All of us, or it's just Sir Reginald?
Well, whoever wants to roll a dice is fine.
I got it. 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Did you see that we're looking for the Goblin King?
Robald goes, yeah, you're going to want to go out. And then he bangs the back of the table, and it opens up into another hidden entrance where you can now go through. And as you go through it, it takes you to a square 30-foot tower.
Ooh.
It's made out of it looks like really old stone. It stands alone in a small courtyard. There's a topiary garden at its base. It looks overgrown. And at the top sits a throne of white marble. And you can see an old giant badger snoring in the armchair at the base of the tower beside a stone table. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Whoa, that looks great. I love it.
All right. Yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes, everyone. Thanks for watching. We got a real active chat on Twitch and YouTube tonight, so we'll see everyone when we come back.
All right. Steve, can I actually change that gray? Can you put that gray stone in the middle? Or the gray block? Yeah, perfect.
By the way, I'm loving this, Yuri. Great job. This has been so much fun so far.
Yes, agreed.
This is
All right,
fun.
we'll be back soon.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Labyrinth.
All right. Where we last ended, our party had, after getting directions from Robald and him cracking open a hidden entrance, it led into a small courtyard. And in this courtyard, there is a 30-foot tower. And sitting right next to it, snoring away, is a giant old badger and a small little side table with a replica of that same tower you are looking at. And if you look at the tower, it has many different faces. You can only see one face here, but this is the face that you're currently most in view of. And so what do you all do?
So it is... there's a real tower, and then there's a little version of it on the table. Is this what the surfaces look like?
Yes. And it seems like the tower is replicated exactly like that 30-foot tower.
And even in person, I'm having trouble making out what this image is on the bottom one.
Okay, so what you're seeing here looks like it's dry ivy that's dying.
Okay.
The gray part, you see, it's just, I couldn't make it 3D, but it's basically a stone ledge that outcrops at least like 5 feet. And then the top is just green, lush ivy. It's just thriving. And then on other sides, you might see like gears, or you might see other faces. Like wooden slat. You'll see like wooden slats, possibly. You'll see gears. You'll see just exposed masonry. But currently, this is what you're seeing and what the replica is showing as well. On one side, at least.
But the badger's asleep.
Asleep, yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello there.
I'm sorry to disturb you. I'm wondering if you can tell me what this tower is.
Oh, well, this is the lookout tower. From the top, you could see all through the not all through the labyrinth, but a good ways away through, and it's a good directional point if you're lost. If you could climb up, that is.
Well, we certainly could climb up. We are expert climbers, especially Flash here.
Oh, that's wonderful. What brings you this way of the labyrinth? I don't get very many visitors here.
We are trying to find our way to the center so that we can get our laughter back from the Goblin King.
Oh, well, a worthy quest indeed. Well, maybe I could help you. He sniffs. You went through Loma's door, I see.
Indeed.
Well, you see here, you see here this little replica. If you move it 90 degrees, or any one section, you see how it's in 3 sections?
Yes.
You move one section 90 degrees, and it'll move that other section. And some sides are easier to climb than other sides. Like, I think that brown side you're seeing right now is kind of difficult. That stone ledge is very difficult. And that green part is very, very easy. Why, I think you might have to really fumble to miss that, to not be able to climb that green ivy.
So, if we rotate the model, the tower will change?
If you rotate the middle and the top will change. If you rotate the bottom, the middle, and the top will change. But seeing as you went through
the top, only the top will change.
Yes. But seeing as you went through Loma's doors, I think you might only have one go at changing it with this replica.
So, we only get one try to change it?
To an easier climb.
Does that mean
indeed?
Out of character, does that mean we get to turn one block?
You could turn if you turn the bottom block, that block and the top 2 blocks will turn 90 degrees as well.
Right, but are we being told we can only turn one block because we went through Loma's door?
Yes.
Now,
because the replica is very rickety, it hasn't been upkept in ages.
Okay, I assume that in game space we can walk around the table and see what the other sides of the block look like.
Oh yes, absolutely.
In that case, I suggest we turn it once.
Yes. If it makes it easier for you all, if you have 3 6 dices, you could put the 5 on the bottom, the 6 on the top, and the 6 in the middle, and the 1 on the top. And that might give you an idea of what the difficulty of each section to climb is. And so now you could decide what you want to do. Well, I mean, if you want to get a good look out of the labyrinth, you're gonna have to climb.
What about the sides that are made of brick?
Oh, I think that's pretty easy to climb.
Well, guys, if we rotate the bottom one, then we get a plant and 2 bricks.
That seems like a good idea.
Yep.
Now, we're just going to check and see what's the other way. A lot worse. Okay. Are we agreed?
You could also rotate it vertically as well, and not just horizontally. Just
Wait, we could do that?
yes, you can do that. But if you do that, you also will rotate everything else vertically as well, 90 degrees.
I don't think we should do that. That seems hard. And that seems much worse. All right, let's do this.
And
Now,
you turn
who-
the replica this way?
Yeah, this is what we did.
Okay, once you do that, it looks like the replica creaks and groans and just won't move anymore. So what are you all going to do? Who's going to be climbing? How are you going to get to the top?
Who wants to climb? Does anyone have extra climbing abilities?
Well, I do. But how long would it take me to go up there?
Great question. It's 10 feet high. We could probably skip the first block if Frumph just lifts you up.
True.
I have a slingshot.
Ooh. Is it padded? Is that chair padded?
Is it?
What does the replica look like, Steve?
It's padded. If you hit the center, it's got a cushion.
I do have a body.
Okay. I've got an idea. I think the way to get a soft landing here is Fry's head. Fry, I've seen you take your head off and throw it, and then flap your ears to slow its descent. Perhaps you could throw your head up onto that chair. Fry? Alan, are you...
Fry has crashed out.
Fry's crashed out.
You're muted.
You're mute. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to say something, but I couldn't say anything. Say that one more time. Sorry.
So Sir Reginald has suggested that the easiest way to get a soft landing up there is for you to take your head off and throw it, because you can do the thing with your ears.
Yes. How high is it?
30 feet?
30 feet.
Yeah. I can give that a shot. So he takes off the head, and actually, he looks at Frump. How about you give it a throw?
Okay. And I just whip it up there.
Whoa! and as soon as I gain control, I try to start flapping with my ears.
What? I love this idea so much. And since you guys are helping each other, I am even going to lower the difficulty to this to 2. So, Chris, go ahead and roll 2 dice and beat a difficulty of 2.
5 and 1.
Woo-hoo! Nice.
Very good.
So, From you throw Fry's head, Fry flaps, and he lands safely and cushioned like a king.
It's like, yeah, and when I'm on top of it, Fry goes, finally, the recognition I deserved.
That's your head now.
And he starts like jumping on
No laughing, Sir Reginald.
That was Steve.
and he starts like jumping on the throne with his head.
Oh no, guys! I think we made a mistake.
But it's
Sir-
just your head that's up there, not the rest of your body.
Sir Fry, what do you see?
And he starts looking around.
Go, Alan. Go ahead and roll a die, please.
Okay.
Roll good.
4.
It's pretty good.
Middle of the road. Well, above average.
You rolled a 4, right?
Please
Wow.
tell me there's a crown up here.
So as you look across and bounce up and down, and because you don't have your full body, so you're bouncing, you only get like brief glimpses. No, you see in one area you see like goblins and some people and more stone mazes and corridors and passageways. You see something small and tiny in one corner, and you see what looks like someone stuck in the sand. And then finally, you see at the farthest point that your head could see, you see a pile of goblins seeming to block some sort of passageway. And that's pretty much, and those are the things that you see. And you could choose to go to any one of those areas you see directly. But yeah. The furthest you see is a goblin pile, yes.
Yeah, I say. I see a pile of goblins. That must be the way.
What makes you say that?
Well, wherever there's goblins, there's a goblin king, right?
Unless he's guarding something somewhere else.
Well, that's even better, because then we can wager with our laughter.
Do you see how to get there?
Do I see the path? Yeah, I think I can memorize it. And then his eyes go back into his head, and he starts doing like, and they go back in, and he's like, "Yeah, I memorized it."
That was disturbing.
Okay, I'm gonna jump back down now. Can you catch me?
Yep.
Okay. And he goes, whoop, whoop. And he starts falling down. Whoa!
Yeah, I think we are a stack of people trying to catch you. It goes Frump, Sir Reginald, and then Midge, all just waiting in case the person above misses it.
Roll to see who catches you.
Oh, just me?
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just joking.
Well, I roll a 3.
I was gonna say the highest roll catches the head, but
I got a 6.
and goes ahead.
All right, Reginald Godspeed. It's like, oh, thanks. And I assume you put me back on.
Yeah, I'll hand you to yourself.
It's like, oh, and he goes, wait. Okay, there it is. All right, follow me, guys.
And the badger goes, "Good luck on your quest. Please kick the Goblin King's tush for me too. I've been stuck here forever."
Don't worry, I will kick his tush for you 3 times.
He doesn't hear you because he's fast asleep again.
What do you think he meant by stuck? He doesn't seem to be stuck. He could simply walk out.
Well, he's probably afraid that the Goblin King will get mad at him if he walks out.
Maybe he made a promise.
Maybe he meant stuck in the labyrinth because he can't find his way out.
Ah, yeah, maybe that too. But anyway, he starts walking towards the pile of goblins.
Right. So, Steve, can you bring up Stone Walls number 15, page 68? Wait, sorry, I'm reading the book and not the map page.
I got it. Here you go.
So, Fry, you saw the directions so clearly that you knew exactly what corridors to go to. You didn't step on any hidden traps. You didn't fall down any holes. There weren't any brick keepers throwing you about and flinging you places. You get to the end of this passageway, and what you see, it is a pile of goblins, and they're blocking your way forward. There's about 30 goblins there. They're just tumbled about. Some of them are flat on the back. Some of them on their stomachs. Some of them are hugging someone else's leg. Someone's hugging someone else's head.
This one's a bird. This one's a bird.
All just snoring blissfully. Quite blissfully. Oh, yes. And within that, you might see some other creatures with the goblin pile. You know, it's like a dog pile. They're all just sleeping together. And along the walls, you see a bunch of purple lichen where the goblins are, like just lining the walls where the goblins on either side, purple lichen. And they seem to have little eyes on them.
I look at Flash. Flash, you know what those eyes are about? I don't really hang out with the walls that much.
Can I roll to see if I know what those are?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
do maybe a spot thing?
Mm-hmm.
1 dice for that, right?
You have this is your trait, right? So go ahead and roll 2.
Okay. 2 5s.
Right. So you know these are eye lichen. And each eye lichen have their own particular properties. But since you're spotting and you spotted so well, you could just see a light little, it seems they seem to be, what's the word, spewing or just, dusting the area with like purple spores, like purple dust in the air.
Oh, I think
knockout lichen.
Yes, I think they're responsible for this pile.
Are these creatures dead or sleeping? I see. Well, can we ask the lichen to stop doing that so we can pass?
I've never spoken to lichen before. I suppose we could try.
Excuse me, good lichen. Would you mind ceasing your spore output for a few minutes?
One stalk looks at you and then turns away.
What a grave insult.
Well, it seems to be able to hear us.
Should we find a way around? Kill
Do
the
they
lichen?
cover the wall all the way up, or just in a line?
They're all the way up and then around, but only in that one particular section.
I'd like to look around for like a secret door.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I'll have Featherfang help me, since Featherfang is a better looker than me. That is 1 and 6.
So you knock, Featherfang knocks, and there does not seem to be a way, like a hidden entrance. But the way back to you has not closed. You could always do a backtracking roll and get back to the lookout.
Yeah.
Is my chalk considered treasure?
The goblin. Well, I guess one goblin's junk is a horned beast treasure. Go ahead. You have. Well, what do you want to do with your special
I want
skill?
to make a big circle around the goblins.
You cannot make a circle around the goblins. You either have to go through or over. Is that what you want to do, or?
But I want to send the chalk to go sort of around the goblins as best as I can.
Interesting. Okay, you could get one side close to how close do you get? Oh, and I forgot to say that chalk is only lasts one scene, but we'll let it go for the scene.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No worries. That's my fault.
I guess I'll move real close. Like, I'll try to stay out of the spore spew.
Okay. And what do you draw?
Circle.
A circle. Great. So you draw a circle, and it looks like it is a hole.
Do the goblins fall down the hole?
Is there anyone to push the goblins down the hole?
Well, you guys could pull a goblin with a pole.
Oh, there's a pole.
I was just going to say, what kind of items do you have in your treasures that might help or hinder you?
I still only have a bird.
I mean, I have the pole still.
Yeah. I wonder, Sir Frump, what is your goal in dispatching the goblins who seem to be the victims in this situation, rather than... how does this help us get past the spores?
I thought maybe if the spores didn't or if the eyes didn't have anything to look at, they'd stop sporing.
It's worth a try.
Smart.
Well, you have the longest arms. Perhaps with the pole you can get some of the goblins to go in the hole.
Okay.
And I'll try and... Well, I'll ask Fry for his staff.
Okay, just don't break it. And he hands it over to you.
Immediately.
And then I'll start like trying to push goblins down the hole.
So you sort of lever and push until someone like flops in?
Yep.
Yeah, he flops in. He's you suddenly hear someone yelling, "Help! Help! Someone get me out of this hole! Help! Help! Someone get me out of this hole!"
It sounds like
What
he
am I
woke up.
doing
If I put the pole down the hole, is it long enough to reach the goblin?
It is indeed. And the goblin grabs the pole and climbs out. He goes, "Oh, thank you so much, travelers. Who are you guys again?"
We're the Goblin King.
You're not the Goblin King. The Goblin King doesn't look like you.
No, we are looking for the Goblin King, is what my friend meant.
Oh, why would you want to do that?
He
It's not
stole
very
something.
nice.
He stole something from us, and we'd like to get it back.
Yes.
You do know I'm a soldier of the Goblin King, right? I'm not supposed to be helping you if it hurts my king.
I'm
Drop
sorry.
it back in the hole, Bump.
Well,
Yeah.
how much could we possibly hurt the Goblin King? Do you not have faith in your king?
Well, he is very powerful.
So it cannot possibly harm him if you help us.
You're right. You know what? Sorry. It's part of my job to be suspicious. I'm sorry. Let's start all over again. My name is Zebistradamus. And I think, and he looks over, I think some of those were my crew.
Yes, they seem to be asleep because of these eye lichens.
And he looks, he widens, he's like, oh no, I didn't know. You know, it's their pollinating season.
How do we make them stop?
You can't, not until they're done pollinating. You know, when one pollen meets another pollen and they join together and they make another eye.
Yes, I learned about that in school.
At least that's what the sergeant told us. I think he's sleeping back there in the pile.
Perhaps if we shuffle the air around, the pollen will meet.
I have an idea. Maybe could you wait? I climbed out of this pole. Maybe you could push me through the pile on the other side, and then I could pull someone out the other way.
It's a great idea, but I hope you don't take offense to this, but you are a stated enemy of ours, and I don't know that I should make a plan that revolves around you assisting us. Maybe we could push someone else through.
I mean, as a soldier, it's my duty to help, I'm sure.
You know what? He's correct. No soldier would break their word of honor. Give us your word of honor and we shall trust you.
I don't.
Of course.
Sorry, guys, I have naive as my flaw.
Maybe I should travel.
Zana.
Fry says, Reginald, he's obviously lying to you.
What?
I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
What an accusation, Mr. Fry.
Goblins lie. They always lie.
That's racist.
His fingers.
Have you known very many goblins, Mr. Fiery?
All I know is goblins don't know how to party.
Well, we partied so hard we fell asleep. We were
Is that what happened?
Pollen.
Oh, yeah, you know, we were just doing our regular job. We were just patrolling, and then, you know, it's just hazards of the job, I suppose. But you helped me. I can help you.
How delicate do these lichen look?
They look like regular plants.
So conceivably, I could pick said goblin up and squish him against the lichen to squish the lichen?
Ludo would never do violence in this manner.
You could definitely do so.
I want to squish the plants.
I think if that's what you want to do, you should do it.
Okay. I'll take the goblin and I'll just...
The goblin at this point, and now we are in an action scene. It might be a very short action scene, but now we all have to do something, and I'm going to do something. I do not want to be squished against no lichen. So I am going to... Frump, why don't you see if you can grapple me? Because I'm going to run if I see you approaching.
Very big, giving me any advantage?
But
or
I'm
lifting and pushing?
Yes, but I'm also very fast and slow. So, I mean, fast and small. So let's cancel this out and call it 1 dice. And let's see, it's going to be a difficulty of 4 to pick me up and grapple me.
4 exactly.
All right, you grab me. Action scene is now ended. What do you do with me? And I'm like, get off of me! This is kidnapping! I do with kidnapping. I'm going to arrest you.
I'm not gonna try and like hurt the guy, but I want to squish the plant with him, or the lichen with him.
So the goblin, as soon as he gets into the zone, falls asleep. And the lichen is squished. But the spores are still there.
And it's only one of the lichens that was squished, right? There's lots more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, perhaps if we just squish them one by one as they come into reach.
Please let this be known that there are thousands of lichens. This might take you a while to do, but you're more than welcome to do it.
Okay, here's another...
Hours.
What was that, Flash?
We only have so many hours.
That's true.
Perhaps I should do it since I'm so fast.
Well, Flash, that's a good suggestion, but I think, given your size, you'd have to get too close to a lichen to squish it, and then you would pass out.
Oh, good point.
I think the goblin's idea, evil though it may have been, was good. If Frumph can hurl each of us past the bodies of the goblins, we should wake up when we come out the spores on the other side. Then he can pass us the stick, and we can, hopefully working together, pull his enormous form through the goblin pile to the other side.
Okay.
Or, if that sounds too stupid, maybe Frump can just run at full speed and hope that his momentum carries him through the pile,
Run and leap.
even if he passes out. I'm saying, it's easy for the rest of us to get through. Frump just throws us.
If you think that's best, oh okay. Who's first?
Whoever you throw first, I'll just hitch a ride.
Just
That's a smart idea. Maybe.
throw me first, and I shall hold the flash between my hands. No, wait. I will lose consciousness, and therefore my grip. I will put the flash in my pocket.
Okay, I guess I will
Hold on to something.
pick up Reginald and give him an underhand toss.
Go ahead and roll 2 dice. And difficulty of 4 to get past the pile.
3 and a 5.
Right. So Reginald and the Flash are successfully thrown. As you underhand toss them, as they pass through the pile, they immediately fall asleep. And then they're thrown against the edge, and then they immediately again wake up.
Ah! Invigorating!
I feel refreshed.
I appear to have some missing time. How long was I out?
Except what has been in your pocket, Sir Reginald? Get me out of here.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Refresh. Get me out.
There you go. Ah, Featherfang, you next!
Okay, Birdie, here we go. And I will
Wait, your
chuck
bird
an
can't.
emu, which has got to be the funniest thing
Wait,
ever.
the bird can't fly?
It's an emu.
We are flightless birds, both Featherfang and I.
Go ahead and roll for the emu or feather. From
5.
right. I guess a Featherfang's dainty little wings sort of help him, but doesn't. Once he gets through the lichen, he falls asleep. But he successfully passes and wakes up once again to cause havoc for Sir Reginald.
Okay, Fry, how do you want to do this? One piece at a time? All of you?
Let's try all, so there's less chance for me to lose things. But hold on, let me set myself up first. So Fry gets on the ground and he does like a transformer thing, and his legs get on top of his arms, and he puts and he puts like some like fabric over his arms and legs, and then he lifts he's trying to push his ears out as far as he can. And he's like, "Okay, grab me by my waist and throw."
Okay. And I guess I'll make a roll to throw him. Uh-oh, 4.
All right. So Fry is successfully thrown across as well. Although he takes maybe a 1 second nap in the middle there.
And he makes it through.
Rumph, how do you get across?
This is clearly too big to jump, I assume.
It's very big. I would say, probably difficulty of 6 hindered.
Yeah, I think I'm just... Okay, Sir Reginald. Are you ready with the pole?
Yes, toss the pole. Wait a moment. Perhaps you need to tie yourself to the pole, since you won't be able to hold on to it when you are asleep.
Nap sounds good, but we gotta hurry up to that birthday party.
Let's take some straps from the clothing of the unconscious creatures, and we'll toss it to Frumph to tie himself to the pole.
Okay, how do you get the straps or the clothing from the goblins? I will say, you do see that there is, in the goblin pile, there's a 5-foot bungee cord.
Oh.
There's a nipper stick. There's a flask of something. Oh, in the goblin pile, there is 50 feet of rope somehow.
Okay, great. Let's use the pole, and if we can use the pole to reach that rope, we're good.
Yeah, or even the bungee cord.
Yeah.
Either one will work.
This isn't a 50-foot pile.
All right, someone please roll me a dice, and let's see if you're able to get it.
Well, Fry, you're in possession of the pole. Maybe you should roll. Alan, are you with us?
So, sorry, for some reason when you say Fry, I'm always thinking of someone else. I should have named myself Fryer or something. Because Fry makes me think of Futurama.
Futurama, me too.
I keep thinking that you're just talking about Futurama. Okay, all right. So we hit the pole, right?
Yeah. So there's a 50 feet of rope in the pile. We want you to try and get it with the pole.
Oh yeah, that's easy. In fact, do you have a little bit of rope?
No, you're trying to get the rope.
Oh, with the pole.
Yeah, the rope is in the pile, and we want you to use the pole to try and get it over to us.
Do you have any kind of clothes?
Well, I did just
Ring?
put flash in my pocket, so I guess I have a shirt.
Can I just borrow your shirt for a second?
I suppose. To what end? I'll hand it to you.
So Fry takes off his hand, his arm, and he ties it to the pole.
Incredible.
And
Incredible.
Now he's gonna use the pole to reach out, and his hand's gonna grab the rope.
Oh, dude.
Really?
Now we're talking.
Well done. I'm not even going to make you roll for this, and I'm not even going to say that your arm falls asleep in the middle.
I don't tie it that tight. But, But yeah,
So-
yeah, and I get the rope.
All right, so now you have
Easy.
50 feet of rope.
So I don't think we need to even use the pole at this point. Let's just toss one end of the rope to Frump and drag him through. Although, Frump, we would appreciate it if you could get a running start and get as far across the pile as you can under your own power before we have to pull you.
I understand.
Okay. Can Frump tie a knot?
Sure.
Okay, good.
Okay, so you get the rope across to Frump. Frump ties himself. He throws the end back to you all. Who is pulling Frump through?
Flash.
Just Flash.
Definitely volunteers.
No, we are all pulling. We're all pulling, including Featherfang. In fact,
Okay.
I'll tie it to Featherfang like a harness. He can be on the end, like a pack animal, and then the rest of us will assist.
All right, go ahead and roll me a dice.
Oh boy. How far did Rump get on his own power? Because I got a 1. I got an owl, which is the 1.
Yeah.
But you're not the only one pulling, right?
No, we were all pulling, I think.
So Fry, please also roll.
Okay. Okay. I got this. 5.
Right. With your 5, because all three of you, even Midge, because I imagine Midge the Flash Tater is cheering on her compatriots
And Featherfang. I didn't roll for Featherfang.
and Featherfang. So I had lowered it to a difficulty of 2. So it would have been really, really easy to roll if you didn't fumble, Sir Reginald. So as they're pulling, you
I'm
go
still
flying
rolling.
backwards, Sir Reginald, and you just knock yourself
Yeah,
back to the back to the edge of the pile. You fall back asleep as they're pulling Frump through.
yeah.
And so Frump is now pulled through, but you're falling asleep right at the edge of that pile.
I was probably still a little loopy from my first trip through the spores.
Don't worry, I'll pull him out. And I'll start inching over there. Be like
I appreciate you.
Yuri, if I
later. You probably wake up before I get there.
No, he's still asleep until he's out of the spore zone.
Oh, right.
I mean, the love zone.
The love zone.
That's what we're calling it?
Yuri, if I may, while I was running back to get my running start,
Mhm.
could I have dropped the goblin off outside of the spores?
Yeah, sure. It's whatever you want to do with the goblin. Right now, part of his head is in the spore zone. The lower half of his body is not. So,
Yeah, I think when I was going back to sort of get a running start, I probably grabbed his foot and drugged him out with me, and then just dropped him when I made my charge.
once he woke up and he saw you charging away, he still ran out the other way. He goes, "I'm not dealing with these guys anymore." And he goes, "Help! Help! Intruders! Intruders in the labyrinth! Help! Intruders in the labyrinth!"
There are supposed to be intruders. It's a labyrinth. That's what it's for. Huh?
That's a bit blunt, don't you think?
Don't engage, Sir Reginald.
I'm a knight of honor. I am sworn to engage.
Very kind of you, Frump. Okay, so I guess Sir Reginald is eventually pulled out by you all using the same methods.
Oh yeah, I just
Similar
dreamed I
methods.
said all that.
So Reginald, you just had a very bad dream, is all.
Yeah.
All right. You have successfully made it through the goblin pile. Somebody please roll me another die.
Not me this time.
Do you want me to roll it?
1.
Okay.
You rolled a 1. Great. So as you make your way down this corridor, you book a left and you see a huge stone clock the size of a chimney standing at the center of an open square. Its sword-shaped hand displaying the current time on its 13-hour face. The square is nearly filled with thousands of gears of all shapes and sizes, some stacked and sorted into neat piles, with others scattered about haphazardly. From behind the clock tower, the sound of anxious muttering can be heard. Steve, can you pull up Stonewall's 16?
Got it.
Right. So at the center, as you come into the small little courtyard, you see the bottom half of 2 little legs sticking out, and you hear someone going, "Oh, if only I could get this together. Oh, if only I could tighten this with some help. Oh!" So you see a pile of gears. You see a clock face. It's not set to the right hour of your time. And you hear mutterings coming from the center, coming from 2 legs, it seems like.
He seems to need help with his clock.
Help him, Thrump.
Guys, I just had a thought.
Okay.
Fry might have been able to light the lichen on fire with his fingers.
In my experience, living lichen is not too flammable.
I don't know. The last time I lit someone on fire, the party had to shut down.
I can understand why.
Well, because anyway, let's. How about you try helping him first?
Hello, feet.
Ow! Ow!
Careful.
Oh, help. Oh, hey, travelers. I could use some help. You see this clock? I gotta get it fixed. You know, the clock must go on, but right now, as you can see, it's not running. If I could just get some help fixing this, I could even... If you help me with this clock, so I could get home for lunch, this clock can probably maybe set you back an hour of your labyrinth time.
Well, we can do our best. I know we are supposedly cursed in dealing with mechanical objects due to the door we chose to enter the labyrinth through.
Great.
Wait, so something's wrong with the clock?
Well, and then he points to all the pile of gears. You see that, and you see that, and then he points to inside the clock. I gotta tighten some things. Well, a whole lot of things.
Oh, well, if you need to fix stuff in the clock, Flash can help you with that. Flash, how about you go in there and tighten it for her?
Whoa. No one messes with this baby but me.
Well, how are we supposed to help you?
Well, maybe it's, you know, sort of like a little telekinesis, but I gotta get things going a little, you know? So if I say something and you repeat it after, maybe they'll get the telekinesis going.
I don't understand how that works, but we can try it.
Sure.
Would you really?
If it helps.
I guess so.
All right. So, if you're choosing to stay and help this dwarf, he will say he will. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to read all through it, but making things up as I go. Yes. You know what? I'll tell you what to do, and you repeat after me. And it has to be quick, and it has to be accurate, and it has to be fast. I'm going to say 3 things first, and then 4 things, and then 5 things, and you have to remember everything I said and repeat them back after me.
No problem.
The timing on this and the sequencing on this is very tricksy.
Okay.
All right, here we go. And so I need all 4 voices repeating after me. Ready?
Okay.
Adjust the balance wheel, tighten the pendulum, loosen the mainspring.
Adjust the balance wheel, tighten the pendulum, loosen the mainspring.
Great. I can see things winding and grinding. Rebalance the ratchet, wind the pinwheel, replace the rack hook, remove the escape wheel.
Rebalance the ratchet, wind the pinwheel.
Yeah.
Crap.
Rebalance the rat hook.
Yes.
This is harder when we're all saying it at once.
Yeah.
We got to start all over again. Fine. Maybe if only one of you says it after me, it'll start working. Let's do it all over again. Got to start at the beginning. Adjust the balance wheel, tighten the pendulum, loosen the mainspring.
Adjust the balance wheel, tighten the pendulum, loosen the mainspring.
Rebalance the ratchet, wind the pinwheel, replace the rack hook, remove the escape wheel.
Ugh.
Are we taking turns?
I was ready for it, but then that last part got me.
The fourth
Oh
one.
no, we have to start all over again.
This is hard.
Adjust the balance wheel, tighten the pendulum, loosen the mainspring.
That's yours, right?
Adjust. Start over.
Yeah.
Adjust the balance wheel, tighten the pendulum, loosen the mainspring.
Adjust the balance wheel, tighten the pendulum, loosen the mainspring.
Yeah.
Rebalance the ratchet, wind the pinwheel, replace the rack hook, remove the escape wheel.
Rebalance the ratchet.
pendulum.
Wind the pinwheel, replace the rack hook.
No. You guys get
This is fucked up, man. This is fucked up.
Time is ticking. This clock. Oh no.
You know what? Fuck your clock. Let's go.
Wait.
There is another exit. You don't have to help me.
Yeah. We are really bad at this. This sounded so easy when you told us what it was. Now I can't do it at all.
From the big, and we didn't even get to the third part yet.
I know.
Okay, one more time. Let me get these gears together. And the dwarf rolls up his sleeves. Adjust the balance wheel, tighten the pendulum, loosen the mainspring.
Adjust the balance wheel, loosen the pendulum.
Tighten the pendulum.
No.
All right. You know what? Let's try that
My
one.
name is Grindel. I swear, you're a bunch of duntheads. Oh no. Actually, I need your help. Sorry, I said that. I'm just really frustrated.
Listen, if you remember all this stuff, why don't you just say it to yourself?
I need the moral support to get these things going.
Well, we can give you moral support, but apparently we can't give you mental support.
Could you write it out so that we can read it? Could you write it out so we could read it?
No, these are very, very, very tricky things. It might not be the same thing all at once. I mean, just so happens it's the same thing all at once because someone's trying to. It could be different things at different times, but for some reason, it's all the same thing.
I feel like I'm failing a test I expected to get an A on.
You expected to get an A in anything?
Yeah,
This is when dice rolling is actually easier.
yeah.
Hmm.
What would y'all like to do? Another try or do something else? Or you could backtrack.
This could be our cliffhanger for the week.
Wait, what's the other direction we can go again?
Well, we can just keep walking past the clock. See the map? Like, we didn't have to stop and help this guy.
Oh,
But Grindel could help you set the clock back.
At this point, we might spend longer than we
we,
gain.
we can always come back, right?
Sure, difficulty of 4 backtracking.
That's fine. I mean, unless we mark our way back.
Okay. Does anyone want to give this one more try? If not, let's just move on.
I'm trying to think how we can make this easier.
I don't think we
'Cause
can. We just have to be smart.
No, that's not it. Oh, wait. Give me 1 second.
Don't drink and repeat is what the moral of the story is.
Don't drink and repeat.
I haven't had a drink in days. I'm just dumb is the problem.
Means if you haven't drunk, that means you're dehydrated.
I mean, this is water. All right.
No, yeah. I was thinking. No, no. I only have one brain. I can't take
Maybe
take that out.
So how many sections are there to repeat? A 3, a 4, and a 5, right?
Yes.
Maybe if we
Oh, no, you
assign
can't.
in advance who's gonna do each one.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
we could.
How about-
would he allow that? Like, if you say the first line and I say the second line.
Yeah, we can
But
do
I-
it that way, right? Like you, so
Or do
that
we
way
have to
you,
say- or-
each of
or
us
does-
only has to pay attention to one part of it.
I will go very fast. But we
If we-
could definitely try that way.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. If we do this, I'll volunteer to take the longest part. I'll do the last one.
So, who wants to do the first one?
I'm gonna mess it up no matter what.
Damn. Okay. At least she's on.
It's not gonna work for me. This is not my.
I'll do number 1.
All right. All right. Gearing up again once more to get these gears a-going. Adjust the balance wheel. Tighten the pendulum. Loosen the mainspring.
Adjust the pallet wheel. Tighten the mainspring. Loosen. I'll hope that I might get this right.
Oh, no. At this point, like, you see springs, like, flying out of the clock.
It's okay, guys. We can come back. We can come back. 4 difficulty to come back.
Let's just roll a dice to see how our how we would have done if we tried to just roll dice. That's a 4. That's better than we
Okay.
did. All right. Yeah, sorry we couldn't be any help. The technobabble is always hard for the actors. Let's move on.
Oh, this will be very interesting. Okay, so as you make your way through, so are you going up or right?
Up or right? I one of these passageways is how we entered, right? So we're
Yeah.
just exiting through the other one.
Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So you were not able to assist Grindel. You were not able to set your time back. Currently, you couldn't even tell how much time has passed because the clock was broken. So as you pass, sorrowful, or maybe not so sorrowful, that you could not assist, you make your way through the labyrinth. When suddenly, you hear an explosion behind you as a clock goes up. There's a rumbling, and the fall below you opens up, and you fall into darkness. And as you tumble, hundreds of hands reach out and slow your descent until you find yourself suspended in their grasp.
I've
And
seen this part.
Across from you, 6 hands move together to pantomime a face. Going down.
I love these guys. They always know just the right spot to touch you. Should we go down, guys? I assume we're going down, right?
Yeah. I am interested in seeing the helping hands lift Frump back up, but let's make it easy and go down.
Okay. And you fall and tumble and tumble and tumble and tumble into darkness.
Oubliette.
And you make it down. Let me go to that page. Right. So as the ground falls away from you, caused by the earthquake of the exploding clock, you tumble hard. Your world becomes darkness. As the sound of rocks close above you, there's nothing but the panting of your breath and the beat of your heart. Cold stone meets every touch of the walls and floor. You are in the oubliette, a place where people are put to be forgotten. You are in utter darkness.
Kind of apropos, isn't it?
I light my finger.
And how about we say we end right here? It's 11:17, or do you want to guys go?
Got 2 more sessions. I think falling into utter darkness, you're not going to get a better stopping point than that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light my finger as soon as we get back next week.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can go one more line if it like he lights his finger and there's like a horrible skull facing him, and we can stop there. I guess that's a no. All right. Yuri, thanks so much for running Labyrinth. You did a great job. I had a great time, even though Jason's in the chat just relentlessly mocking us for not being able to remember the steampunk technobabble.
Oh, come on. Come on,
Jason, you can join this session. There's still time, Jason.
dude, it's realistic. Do you think these monsters will be able to say all this stuff?
I really thought I would get it.
Maybe Flash could, but not
maybe Flash. Anyway, yeah, this is a lot of fun. Can't wait to play more of it. On Friday, we are going to be returning to Midlight City for the first time in over a year. I'm binging to catch up on what happened. There's 10 episodes out. If you're not aware of Midlight City, it's our cyberpunk game set in the world of Archonia, but in a place and time different from the usual one. So, yeah, we'll be back for episode 11 of that, as all of our beloved characters, Brick and Jubei and Ty and Damon, and not Archie the first week, but Archie will be with us the next 2 weeks. Dean is also coming back this Friday, just for the first one. So excited about that. And then, of course, next Monday, we're back here with this. So we got two more of these, and then I don't even know what's next. That's all. Thanks for watching. Come join the Discord, come join the Patreon, and we'll see you in those places. Adios.